Good morning, it's Sarah from Lightbulb.coach. It's a lovely Wednesday morning. I'm in my car, as all middle-aged vloggers do, right? So I just want to follow up on a post that I had added to LinkedIn maybe the end of last week. And it was around what's important on a CV, because I get asked all the time, what's important? What should it be? Should it be one page? Is it okay to be two? What font should I use? So I'd asked the question, what is important to my LinkedIn connections? And I didn't actually get any responses. So I thought I would just follow up on that. So having gone through hundreds of CVs in a past life, recruiting for graduate and apprenticeship programs, the content was key. So the first thing I would say is absolutely have no spelling mistakes. First thing you do is do a spell check. I would make sure that it is a font that is readable. So it doesn't matter too much, I don't think, what it is. Don't make it like script or something difficult to read, but Arial or sans serif. And have it not too big that looks like you're filling up the page, not too small that it's difficult to read. The one page thing, for me, most people will review a CV on screen rather than print them out. So when you're scrolling, you don't really see so much of whether it's one page or two. I think the rule of thumb is don't have it too long that it's a bore fest to read. Make it interesting, make it concise and to the point. And if you're going to have a personal statement and say that you're a great team leader, a great team player, you need to be able to evidence that. You need to be able to back it up. So what in your CV backs up that statement? When you're thinking about the words that you're using, I would always recommend using words that's going to be flagged up. So killer words, if you're applying online or your CV scanned into an algorithm, it will pull up the words that's important to that job. So the job role will have specific words that you're looking for, and their company values or the company statement will try to use words that represent how you're going to fit into that company. So these are words that will flag up and will see you as being a good candidate. And I've seen a lot of CVs that really emphasize on qualifications, and qualifications is what gets you in the door, but you also need to be able to demonstrate your character, your own personal brand, and that seems to be becoming much more of a key topic now when we think about personal brand. There's an awful lot of statements around the Gen Zs, the new generation coming through, and what's important to them. And I think when you're applying as an early careerist, as an entry-level applicant, think about your audience. Who's going to be reading that? It's not going to necessarily be another millennial or a Gen Zer. It's going to be someone like me, most likely middle-aged. So something a bit off the wall potentially won't work, but then again it might work. So are you willing to take that risk? Risks are okay, I guess. The important thing is that you're applying for a job that you really want. There's lots of scattergun approaches. So many students have asked me, well, I must join a grad program, so I've applied for them all. And I ask how much time and effort is actually put into that. And it turns out that some will start off really well. So maybe the first 2-3 applications will take quite a long time. And then of course boredom sets in and frustration, and the rest of the applications are done really quickly and without much real thought and effort. So the chances of you getting those jobs are slim to none because you haven't put the effort in. So apply for jobs that you really do want. So the important thing for a CV, I would say, is be to the point, be able to back up any statements that you make, have enough on your CV that demonstrates your character. Experience is king, so go and get as much experience as possible. Volunteer, do something for somebody else, do something for the community, and add that to your CV. Whether you've had a part-time job in a shop, or you've had a paper round, or you volunteered at the local charity, community centre, make sure that you mention all of those things, because that's what's going to get you into the interview. So I will leave it there for now. I'm getting really self-conscious sitting in the car and people looking at me. I just wanted to tell you that I've got a new microphone for the camera, so hopefully that's made a difference. And check this out, look, it's to keep my microphone warm, or for me to use outside, which I haven't gone there yet. So as my 4-year-old would say, smash that thumbs up to like this video. He would cringe. And I will speak to you soon. Thank you, bye.